Hi everybody, how are we doing? Nice to see you all, welcome to the stream. Hi everybody, how are we doing? Nice to see you all, welcome to the stream. Excuse me. So, I can't believe this YouTube channel. I really, it's not. It's only a couple of weeks old now. It's just 2 weeks old, and I'm just so grateful to you all, each and every one of you. I can't believe the amount of messages and stuff that I get. If any of you want to contact me, just message me on YouTube on this channel. Send me a PM, and I'll be sure to reply and respond. And quite a few of you have said, you know, Steve, please, can you play American Truck in the spirit of American Truck? We think it's quite a cool idea to have a DAF there, but we actually want you to use an American Truck in American Truck Simulator. So, hey, what you guys request, I listen to, and if I can accommodate, I certainly will. So this is our brand new American Truck Simulator series. This is episode 1. I've called it the Kenworth W900. I've done a couple of jobs just in order to get a loan and to buy my first truck, which is the Kenworth W900. I do have some mods installed, both weather mods, a few truck packs, and a couple of bits of customization for our beautiful Kenneth. So, hey Chris, good morning buddy, welcome to the live stream, thanks for joining us. So I hope you all sincerely enjoy this series as much as you enjoy the Euro Truck Simulator series. Both series will be concurrent and ongoing. I am looking at adding other games to the YouTube in the future, but I'm going to think very, very long and hard about them, because I really do want this YouTube to be a relaxed, chilled out simulation tube, and I know an awful lot of people find that incredibly boring and dull, but there's also a whole raft of people who thoroughly enjoy it, as is living proof is this YouTube channel. We're rushing headlong into 200 subscribers already. Most videos get more views than what we have subscribers, so we must be doing something right. So I'm going to take our first ever job in the Kenworth K100. It's going to be a freight market job. We're here in Elko, which is our home base, and I'm going to take a job to Ely. I'm going to try and do most of Nevada for you first, and then we'll progress either to Arizona or to California. As soon as the coast to coast map mod is available, then of course I will add that to the profile. So let's go and pick this up, and you can check the truck out and let me know what you all think, both in the chat, by posting comments underneath the video, and of course by PMing me on the YouTube. If you want to contact me and make sure I read it, please send me a message on this YouTube channel, Peppermint Trucking, not on English Bob, but on Peppermint Trucking. So this is our beautiful Kenworth W900, nearly said K100 then. It's got the Halloween skin on it. I know it's not Halloween anymore, it's Christmas, but I absolutely love this skin. I really do, it's beautiful. We've got a base stock W900, but of course I've made a couple of customisations. Number one is the steering wheel. We've got an old school Kenneth steering wheel on it, which I absolutely love. We've also got the baby blue dash, which again I absolutely love, and I've got a modification to the engine. I've put a cat engine in it, again with a unique cat sound, so hopefully you'll all really enjoy this series. So let's fire her up and let's go and pick up our first load. Now the big major difference between this series and the Euro Truck Simulator series is that this series should primarily be perfect deliveries, and of course this doesn't have the traffic mod installed that Euro Truck Simulator 2 does, although it will have similar weather mods. So I hope you're all going to enjoy it. That's the 2 series for the foreseeable future on our YouTube, the home of simulation. And I'm going to do my best, as I say, to try and do perfect deliveries and drive like a pro, whereas on Euro Truck Simulator I've really got to up the ante, to be honest, because my deliveries just ain't cutting it on Euro Truck. Now American Truck is a much prettier looking game than Euro Truck is instantly. You can see via the quality of the stream, it's a beautiful looking game. I've tried to stay as true to American Truck as I can. I was going to amalgamate the pair so they were pretty much the same game, but of course they're not. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, dear me. But of course they're not. They're two completely different games, and I think, and this is one of the beauties of doing live streaming, you know, your feedback really is much appreciated and of course valid. So, you know, you guys and girls put comments down. I always say everybody can't be wrong. It's that simple. So if enough of you PM me or send me a message saying, do you know what, actually I think bloody, you know, I sit up and take notes, and actually it helps me to produce much better content for you guys and girls that you want to see and enjoy. So really that's the stage with which I'm at the moment. I hope you all enjoy this series. As I say, I am going to try and play it in the true spirit of America. So if it's American, it'll be in the game. I was originally, as I say, going to drive the DAF, but I think all of you quite enjoy the difference between American Truck and Euro Truck, and I think it is really nice to be able to differentiate between the pair. So, no, it's not Walmart, is it? It's further on. So, this is our beautiful little Kenneth. Yeah, it's binning down, but hey, it's winter. What do you expect? The scenery looks absolutely stunning, of course, in American Truck. It's a beautiful game to play. It's a beautiful game to stream, and it's a beautiful game to watch and enjoy. Thank you, Chris, very kind of you, buddy. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It's just a stock SCS truck, but I've got to say I've put a really nice custom cat engine in it with a gorgeous custom cat sound. And it's what it is. It's, you know, it's American. It's big, it's bold, it's brash, and that's really the spirit I should play it in. You know, it's not Euro Truck. They don't, you know, it's not about DAFs or Ivecos or Scanias. It's about Kenneths. It's about Peterbilts, Max. So that's really the way that I'm going to go and roll with it. So hopefully you'll all enjoy it. You guys and girls, as I say, are right in at the beginning, so you can enjoy the progress that we make through this wonderful content, and it is beautiful content. It really is. As you can see from the Christmas decorations, the Christmas update has come down. I don't know how significant that is. I don't know if that means there will be any special jobs or special rewards or anything else. I've no idea. But I'm certainly absolutely thrilled and excited to bring both games to this YouTube, because they both absolutely deserve a good bit of airtime. Oh no, I think it's to be honest, Chris, I think it's a much classier game than ETS2, but both have the merits, you know, both have their fors and againsts. You know, this is American Truck Simulator. That's what it is. It's all about big, bold, brash, and there's nobody more brash when it comes to trucks than the Americans. You know, they've got some of the coolest rigs on the planet, and you know, you can argue and you can get defensive and be childish, but the fact of the matter is, nobody on the planet, oh, it's down there, does rigs like the Americans. They just know how to do their stuff. They really do. Now, Euro Truck is, you know, I absolutely adore Euro Truck Sim. It's a great game. It's not going to let me go up there, is it? I have to back it round. But no, with it being the older game, and with it using a slightly older version of the game engine, it's not quite as classy as American Truck. Of course, what it does have going for it at the moment, this moment in time, of course, is content. It messes all over American Truck with content. But we've got plenty of content in American Truck. But I just seriously worry now that SCS are in a world of hurt, because they've got not one but two awesome titles on their hands. And you know, unless something groundbreaking has happened in the last few weeks, I don't think they have the resources at SCS to bring the content out as quick as the players and the community would like. And I think the problem that you have is that are people really gonna stick around forever waiting for new content? Hey Charles, hey Moomin, welcome to the live stream, thanks for joining us. So that's my concern with American Truck. Now, I mean, obviously we've got content coming out of the backsides because we're new, we're shiny, it's all fabulous. But of course there are players that have been playing this and are now, what, level 70, level 80, level 100, and maybe, you know, if you're hammering the game like that in that fashion, you are going to run out of content pretty darn quick, let's be frank. And yes, there are third-party mods you can install on American Truck to expand that content, but of course none of them are a patch on the original SCS quality. So it's difficult, it really is, but without a shadow of a doubt they are my two favourite games by a country mile. So as long as I can produce good high quality content, and I will try and my best to keep producing better and better content for your entertainment, so that when you log into Euro Truck you know it's going to be the delivery from hell, and hopefully when you log in and watch American Truck you'll see that it's not so bad. Yeah, I mean, you spoil really, Chris, with both of them. It doesn't matter which one you get or both. The only thing you will ever be short of is time. You know, because they're just... I can't think of a... I know a lot of people are into farm simulator and, you know, aircraft simulators and train simulators. And that's great. That's fine. But for me, it's just my thing, you know, it's just one of them things. I love my trucking. Absolutely love both of these games. And SCS are actively developing them. You know, they are releasing new content. But at least with us having both the games running concurrently on the YouTube, we should be able to keep ahead, I hope, of the SCS release schedule. So if we're, you know, if they don't release any new fresh content for American Truck for a while, well, that's okay. We've got the whole of Euro Truck and vice versa. So hopefully, because we've got both games, we can keep it nice and fresh for you guys and girls on a regular basis, which I hope so anyway. And as I say, your interaction in the chat and posting in the videos is really vital, because you know, it helps me produce much better content for you guys and girls. So that's really what it's all about. So as I say, this is our beautiful Kenworth W900. Really? No! Oh wow, how close is that? I was miles away then, thinking of something else. Nearly had our first failed delivery. I'm going to try and do this whole series without a failed delivery. Yeah, oh, that's going to happen. Big claims. No backup. This is the problem. But so far we've got away with it. We've got no damage on the trailer or the tractor. Fabulous. Now I don't mind a little bit of damage on the tractor. You can't help that because that's just wear and tear. What do you think about the engine sound? Do you like it? Are you impressed? I think it sounds fantastic. I think it sounds just like a real cat engine does. I think it's about a 600. Yeah, it was Charles. You're right. I think it's about a 600 brake, the cat engine we've got. But the thing is, with regarding the play styles, American Truck is a bit more forgiving than Euro Truck, in that there are cheeky stunts you can pull and get away with in American Truck that you can't in Euro Truck. And the main one, namely, is the third lane, because the AI traffic will never ever go up the hard shoulder, ever. So you know, if push comes to shove, you've always got an escape route. You don't have that in Euro Truck Simulator 2. I have to be honest, Moomin, I mean, I'm very fortunate, as you know. I'm very grateful and very happy that it's available on Linux. Had it have not been available on Linux, I have to be honest, I would have run Windows. Yeah, definitely. I would have just dual booted, simple as that. I'd have had all my Peppermint stuff and all my Linux stuff on my Peppermint, and then just done a Windows 7 petition purely for Euro Truck and American Truck. As it is, I am very lucky in that I'm afforded both, not one game, but both games fully ported onto Linux. And to me, oh my god, I'm going to get done for speeding here. To me, what that tells me is that SCS is a top quality game company. Even though they're small, and you know, they're not a huge corporation, I still feel that game manufacturers with vision, it's a bit like Microsoft. Microsoft's aim was to have one operating system. So I've been done for speeding. Yeah, we have got traffic offences on in this game, by the way, just to increase realism and to cost me more money and be painful. See what I mean about the third lane? You've always got this as an escape option, whereas in Euro Truck you haven't. Microsoft with Windows 10, their whole aim is to have a unified operating system across all devices. So whether it's a desktop, a laptop, a tablet, a phone, doesn't matter, it's the same operating system, which makes utter sense from both their point of view financially and from a user's point of view. Hence that's the route Ubuntu and Canonical also went down, and that's why Unity fits so well across all devices. It really, really does. However, a lot of game manufacturers still look at the platforms and say, well, okay, you know, we're going to do it on Windows because that's our main platform. I suppose we could release it on Mac, but the majority of Mac owners probably don't even play games like this. You know, the business people, they're using a Mac for business, not for leisure. So, you know, for me, the game companies with vision are the ones who say, okay, here's our game, but we need to release it on Windows, Mac and Linux, so that we're not excluding any users, no matter what device they're on, or no matter how they enjoy their leisure time. Because I don't feel, you know, I mean, it's like Warframe. I absolutely love Warframe, but a lot of games you can instantly tell are A, just pay to win, first of all, and B, they're just there to make the publishers as much money as possible, and they don't really give a stuff about the community or anything else. SCS as a company is completely different. They do give us stuff about the community. You know, you can't have everybody's opinion automatically straight away go into the game, you know, because we all differ, we're all different. But I do think SCS is one of the leading game publishing houses in terms of vision. You know, and I think with them making these games available on Linux was an absolute masterstroke, because I mean, what's this now? How many episodes is this we've done on the YouTube? 12, 13? This is concurrent, day in, day out, doing the stuff that I need to do in the real world on a Linux platform with ease, without having to worry about security, malware, viruses, not so much being hacked, spyware, on a rock solid stable platform that just does it day in, day out. Now Windows is very stable, Windows 10 is quite stable, but when you think of how open you are to virus attacks, malware attacks, spyware, and that's just an external threat. That's without Microsoft lifting all the data off you. That's without Microsoft, you know, shoving adverts right down your throat day in, day out. How lucky and fortunate are we? Seriously. You know, and I know a lot of people, including myself, moan about Linux. Linux isn't this, Linux isn't that. But I don't think Linux is too far off, and I think the more game publishers that wake up, smell the coffee, and make their titles available natively on the Linux platform and port the games properly, I think without a shadow of a doubt, Linux users have helped make Euro Truck and American Truck the success it is, because you can run it natively on your. It's a breeze to install, it's a breeze to update and modify. All the mods are available for it. Fantastic. And that's, to me, it's about the whole experience. And when you think it's all free of charge and completely secure, what more do you want, really? What more can you possibly want? Yeah, Moomin, I'm not suggesting for 1 second that if it wasn't for Linux users, nobody would play. Of course I'm not. But what I'm saying is that by making this game available on Linux, they have not only made the game a bit more popular than probably what it would have been just on Windows, but they've also opened up a revenue stream that previously they didn't have access to. Because since I've been on Linux and I've been playing this game on Linux, I've bought all the DLCs, I've bought loads of stuff, whereas had it been Windows, I probably wouldn't have sort of invested so heavily in both games had it have been Windows only. But because it's natively available on Linux, it allows you to completely and safely and securely invest in that game, which in return provides the game manufacturer with a revenue stream they wouldn't previously have had access to. Hey Bear, nice to see you, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Hey Pseudo, how you diddling? So, I'm just so lucky and happy that it's all available natively on Steam for Linux, because it's just fantastic. Absolutely amazing. It really is. And as I say, now we're in the big US of A as well. Happy days, isn't it? Really? It's happy days. This Kenworth is absolutely gorgeous. Are we still clean? We're still lean, mean and clean. Check that out. And there's a nice differentiation now between the two games. So, as I say, hopefully you'll get to enjoy the pair. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Moomin. And to me, yeah, I'm very good, Pseudo, thank you. How's your good lady? Give her our best wishes and give her all our love, mate. She's a lovely lady, and it's about time she did some distro reviews rather than your dulcet tones. Pseudo, don't worry, you can give it me large in your live stream later, buddy. Hi Bear. No, I'm not using map mods on American Truck at the minute because Coast to Coast, since the rescale, hasn't been updated yet. But yes, I am using Rust map on Euro Truck Simulator 2, and that's absolutely fine. I don't know, Moomin. It's very mixed. I have very mixed feelings. Part of me just wants to play it vanilla, but some of the mods just improve the game and the gameplay so much that after a short while you just can't do without them. It's as simple as that. So, I mean, the vanilla game itself is absolutely fine, but as I say, with the mods it just gets to a whole new level of realism, and it also, for a lot of people, keeps the game interesting and fresh. To be able to just drive any truck that you want in whatever configuration with whatever accessories you like, to any destinations. It's really cool. It's just so cool. It really, really is. Yeah, I've not. Is Viva Mexico a map in its own right there, or is it the old Mexiscan? Because I used to use Coast to Coast and Mexiscan, and I don't think either of them have been rescaled yet. Perhaps they never will. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but I don't know. personally, why SCS don't just buy the Coast to Coast map mod and then release it, and then bit by bit remodel the different areas, because then at least you're giving, you know, your gamers the level of content they want, you know, to be able to literally go coast to coast across the United States. But then of course that's just my opinion. I'm sure SCS are not stupid, they've got their own takes on it. I mean, personally, I'm trying to keep both games, mod-wise, just to cosmetic mods. The traffic mods, the weather mods, a couple of trailer packs, and that's about it. But that, in itself, is already modded the game beyond recognition to what it is in its vanilla state. Now, with American Truck, the only mods I've got are cosmetic mods, really, i.e. the dashboard. Alright, the engine and the engine sound are not vanilla, so, but to me that's classed as a cosmetic mod. We've not actually changed the gameplay in American Truck. You know, I've not added traffic mods to this. Okay, yes, I have added a weather mod, but that's only because it's winter. But that doesn't really change the gameplay in that it doesn't affect the truck physics. So I am trying to play American Truck probably closer to its vanilla state than I am Euro Truck, because to be fair, you know, the Euro Truck that we have on this channel is completely unique. I don't think out of all the live streams and all the videos that I've checked out, I've ever seen anybody else struggling with Euro Truck as I do. Pseudo, no comments. Still in bed, is she? Oh, bless her. Well, at least I know, Pseudo, you're a fine guy who knows how to treat a lady. I hope you took a breakfast this morning, Pseudo. I really do. Took her a nice breakfast bap and a hot mug of tea. Beautiful. They are my love. Wake up to that every morning. Viva Mexico is a new map. So, Bear, what is it? Just is it like Mexiscan? Is it just Mexico? Certainly a lot quicker, that's for sure, moving without a shadow of a doubt. But as I say, all I'm trying to do really is, you know, prove it in the real world. You know, we can all spout, oh, Linux is this, Linux is that, but as you can see from this YouTube already, you know what we're on now, perhaps 10 days? Every day without fail we've done a live stream on Peppermint using OBS reliably, without viruses. I don't have to do anything other than run a few updates now and again, which again isn't a fully automatic process, so I don't really have to do anything to it. It's not, you know. And the operating system itself is just an utter joy. Yeah, I know there's a gazillion other flavours. Yeah, I've distro hopped myself in the past, big style, as you all know. But as I say, that's me done. I'm happy with my Peppermint. I love my trucking. And that's it. What else is there? If it ain't broke, why fix it? It only adds 5 towns, but yeah, whereas I think Mexiscan did kind of the whole of Mexico, didn't it? So I'll check it out later. But thank you for that, Bear. I'll check it out and have a look at it. But I'd really like to get my sticky mitts on. What I'd really like is SCS to actually expand the map properly, right the way coast to coast, right the way down to Mexico. But I don't think that's going to happen in the near future. So for me, the solution is Mexiscan and coast to coast, because that then gives me the whole of Canada as well. Well, quite a big portion of Canada. It gives me the whole of the United States coast to coast, and it gives me Mexico as well, which is really cool for the South American viewers. But you know, these things unfortunately take, I think I said yesterday in a video, somebody did a study, and at the current release rate of content just for American Truck, it would take SCS 10 years to map out the whole of the United States. I don't even know if that includes Mexico. I'm sure that was just the US, and that's certainly not Canada. Well, who's going to play a game for 10 years and wait around for content? Nobody, because, you know, human beings by their very nature are fickle. you know, we love something and we're into it today, tomorrow, meh, not that fussed. So, you know, I think external modders for maps, trucks, accessories has been vital to the success of this game, because, as I say, it keeps the content fresh and interesting. And yes, I know the quality of the mods vary dramatically from fantastic to dire, but look, these are amateur people doing mods for no money and no return. So cool, good for you, Bear. I'll check both those out later on, buddy. Thank you very much. But that's really about it. I need to get over. I'm going to get over. But that's really about it. So, you know, I'm just trying to, as an Englishman, play the game in the spirit of American Truck Simulator, which is arguably, you know, enjoying the coolest trucks on the planet across a game what is arguably one of the coolest countries on the planet. And I think it's lovely because it really does allow us to hit, you know, an extra audience who perhaps wouldn't be that in. I mean, if you're a trucker, you're a trucker, but you know, if you're an American trucker, you're probably not that interested in Euro Truck, other than discovering, you know, new places that you've not seen without leaving the armchair. Whereas with American Truck, you know, the Americans are going to love this game, which they already do. Absolutely love it. It's their rigs, it's their country. You know, fantastic. Fantastic. So yeah, I think SCS have nailed it. My only question to SCS would be, and they've already answered it actually, why didn't you amalgamate both games? Why didn't you just... the reason is because, you know, Euro Truck is a 2012 game. This is American Truck is a 2015 game. So, you know, newer game engine, newer physics, newer possibilities. So that's obviously... And actually, I think it was quite a smart move, to be honest, to make both titles separate. Yeah, something like that, Bear. But look, you know, this is why I say I don't know why they don't just, you know, pay the mod authors of Coast to Coast some dollar and take it, incorporate it into the existing American Truck, and then just pad it out and remap and redo various areas as time and resources permit. You know, it's not ideal, but it's a solution to give players the content that not only they want but they expect to see when they boot the game up. So that's what I think anyway. I think it'll be a great move by SCS, but I'm sure they won't, for various reasons. And then of course you've got all the licensing issues that, again, players like myself don't always fully understand or appreciate. You know, you can't just run around sticking companies' products in your game without their licensing and permissions, and you know, it can take so long to get licenses. It's unbelievable. Yeah, but then you're in a world of hurt, aren't you? I mean, how much I mean, the only way you could release World Truck is if you built it and based it upon Google Maps. And, you know, it would take you 10 years just to drive through all the different content, wouldn't it? Hey, yeah, check that, look. You're watching, excellent. Not a single bump. Oh, yeah. So, we have the first one in ADR, hazardous. Lovely. So that's our first successful ever. I think she looks gorgeous, don't you agree? What a beautiful truck. And as I say, we're going to mod her, and we're really going to make this our gorgeous American rig, whilst trying to stay a little bit true to SCS and the original content of the game. So actually, before I go and take another job, let's just see what jobs are available here. We've got some mail. Yeah, that's a jackpot. Drivers with own equipment. I've never ever found any of them docks ever, although to be honest I've never really looked for them. So I want to try and stay within Nevada and enjoy this content before we go. I'm going to let you guys and girls decide whether we go to California or Arizona. So I'm only really interested in Nevada jobs, so we could take that one back to Winnie Mucker. Las Vegas, it's so tempting, isn't it? So tempting just to pop down to Vegas. Don't really want to go back to Elko. There's another one here for Vegas. What else have we got? Donapa and Elko. I'm going to go for the city that never sleeps, and I'm going to go Viva Las Vegas. So let's go check out Las Vegas. Yeah, I think myself, sooner or later something's gonna make the whole mapping process much easier, i.e. they'll perhaps buy a license to use Google Maps and just base the whole game around Google Maps. Then you've got the whole globe available, haven't you? Maybe that's a bit of nonsense, I don't know. But nevertheless, even if they don't, you know, the fact that we've got independent mod authors which continue to develop and add their content just keeps the game alive and utterly fresh for everybody to enjoy. Which, you know, think, you know, how many other games really have all that benefit? Not many, is there? There's a few, but there's not many. There's really not that many. And you know, this game really is a genuine family game. You've not got to worry about, you know, your 12 or 13 year old running around blowing people's heads off with a Kalashnikov. You know what I mean? So there's all those benefits and advantages as well. Plus, I have to be honest, I've yet to come up against a toxic or poison trucking community. You know, you've only got to dip your toe, you've only got to play World of Tanks for half an hour to realise just how toxic the players are, how toxic the game is. Very similar with War Thunder, it can be very toxic. Whereas trucking is just, you know, it's usually a great bunch of people. Just look at the people we've got in our chat, absolutely top drawer. I've really missed that by a country mile, haven't I? Dear me. So, you know, it's one of them games that's absolutely perfect for everybody and anybody. So it's win-win really. Hey Chris, Viva Mexico looked like it might be worth a look for you. Just had a quick look around. Alright Chris, thank you for that, buddy. I'll definitely check it out later on today, and if it is really good then I'll add it. So my sincere thanks to Bear, and thanks very much Chris. I'll get that checked out, buddy. Thank you. So, are you all happy with the cat sound? I hope you are. I hope you enjoy it. I think it sounds amazing. Wow, just listen to that cat. It's gorge, isn't it? Absolutely gorge. And of course, the list of mods that I've got installed for American Truck is far smaller than for Euro Truck. But again, the only thing we're suffering from on Linux is the fact that there's no DirectX support. So for Linux on this platform, a lot of the mods just don't work. They just crash the game out because we only have OpenGL to render the game at this moment in time. We don't have DirectX compatibility. So what are you going to do? You can only put in what works, and that is also a source of frustration for me. But you know, then you're talking about independent mod developers. What are they developing on? They're developing on Windows. They sure as hell ain't developing on Linux, that's for sure. No, I don't, I'm afraid, Moomin. I've left Melissa firmly in Euro Truck, but if I do have the same mod installed in American Truck as I do for Euro Truck, so if she does become available, I will stick Melissa in just for your entertainment and pleasure with a little short skirt on, bless her. Oh wow, that is a real tough one, Bear. I have to be honest, me personally, I'd rather have ATS because I've already got 2 games. And I think if we get any more games, it really starts to water it down. What do I play today? Canadian Truck, American Truck, Euro Truck. You know what next? Asian Truck, Indian Truck. You know, how far do you go? So I would, you know, I'll be honest, I would rather see one game called World Truck Simulator and bang, the lot's all in there. But I know, again, that's probably not realistic, because they're at a certain point on Euro Truck and they're at a certain point with American Truck. So, you know, I think we've got to enjoy what we're given, but we should also strive to try and, you know, point SCS in the right direction to get what everybody wants. What would you rather have? Would you rather have, you know, 3 individual games, or would you rather just have ATS and ETS? How do you feel about it? Okay, Chris, take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Lovely to see you, mate. Take care. What would you prefer, Bear? I'm just going to let you listen to this cat for a while, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, that's a great shout, Moomin. Great shout, would they? Only SCS knows. But I mean, the potential from SCS's point of view is huge. Absolutely huge. Great shout. Hey, fair enough, Bear. Fair enough. But Bear, would you rather see it called Canadian Truck, or would you rather see it called Ice Road Truck? Ice Road Truck Simulator. How cool would that be? And also, I think the issue is, if you release it separately as Canadian Truck Simulator, then again you're going to appeal to a much more limited market, rather than making it part of an already successful title such as American Truck, for argument's sake. Don't know, what do you think? Yeah, wouldn't it just, Charles? Eh? Canadian Ice Road Truckers Simulator. How cool would that be? That's a cop up there, isn't it? So we've got to be a bit careful of his speed. I've got beam on. I'm surprised he's not done it. Okay, now we can flex the muscles on this cat a bit. Now we're up to 70 mph speed limit. But that's the other big difference I find between American Truck and Euro Truck. With American Truck, I don't know if it's because I'm English and live in England, with American Truck I by and large enjoy the content much more, because I'm keen to see, you know, the different areas and the map modelling and what they've done, because I don't live in the States. It's funny, isn't it? And yet with Euro Truck I always feel like it's, you know, a bit of a rush. I want to get from A to B, bang bang bang. Whereas with American Truck, I'm actually more relaxed and more chilled out than even I am with Euro Truck. I don't know why. I've no idea. Maybe you should buy a really big, you know, muck-off rig in Euro Truck and just stop worrying about bashing from A to B and just enjoy the content. You know, and then I suppose the next big title, which everybody's crying out for, is Australian Truck Simulator. I mean, that's a huge, potentially huge market, isn't it? So I don't know. I don't know. Oh, bless you, Bear, is it? Hey, Burgers, how you doing, buddy? Lovely to see you, mate. Thanks for hopping into the live stream. We're in American Truck Simulator today. We're on our way to Viva Las Vegas. we're filling her boots. Another police, really? Oh, brilliant, Burgers. I'm glad, buddy. Nice to see you, mate. I hope my hotel's in this. I can't wait to get to Las Vegas because I've actually stayed at the Luxor, which is the big black pyramid with the Sphinx outside. So I'm sincerely hoping that's actually in the game. And I hope sort of all the vehicles in Las Vegas are actually stretch limos, which they pretty much are in real life. You know, I know this is only a simulation, but it's real easy to see why the Americans utterly fall in love with their trucks, isn't it? It's just so easy. I mean, some of these rigs are just mind-blowingly good. They really are. I thought that police was going to pinch them for speeding because I couldn't see. That's my only criticism of the Kenworth. I'd like a nice big digital readout somewhere of the actual speed of what I'm doing, because unless they have that little panel on, I struggle to see the dashboard sometimes. Angels, I wonder what that is. Angels Auto something. That's the only other thing I'd like to see added to the games, and that is not being restricted to using rest areas. You know, if you want to just pull up at the side of the road in a lay-by, shut your truck down and get some shut-eye and do it. Because that's how it is in the UK. I don't know if it's any different in the US. Perhaps you guys can tell me. Wow, I'm a bit close to that sign, aren't I? I think we're in a spot of soap and bubble here, peeps. Yeah, I'm going to hit them, and I thought, wouldn't you just Adam and Eve in? Really? We damaged the trailer? No, we've not got any damage, but... So how the hell am I supposed to get this out? In and out of here? Christ. This is tighter than me buying around at the bar. I mean, not being a real life trucker myself, look, I'm not going to be able to get this out of here now, am I? Oh, come on, really? I've only stopped for fuel. Give me a break. You know, and all these things in real life you just never think about, do you? You just take for granted. Screw it. Screw you, I'm going home. Wow. Hope I don't trash that water hydrant. That's alright. We got away with it, but I mean, really? Crikey, all I wanted to do was get some fuel. I don't think we're on an oversized trailer, are we? Although I've got oversized trailers in this game to try and keep in the same spirit as our Euro Truck series. Wow, look at these roads. Awesome. So yes, I have actually been to Nevada in real life. I was absolutely blown away by it. Absolutely love Las Vegas. Love Nevada, love the whole desert thing. Love the shopping malls. Oh, it's just fantastic. Well, I'll have to do a bit of research and find out. Because it'd be interesting to see if in the States truckers can only pull up at designated rest areas, whereas in the UK, of course, you can pull up anywhere where there's a lay-by. You know, as long as it's, you know, a proper designated lay-by, you can just pull up, switch off, turn in for the night, which is really cool. Whereas in Euro Truck, you can't. You have to go to a designated rest area, which, to be honest, is a bit of a pain in the arse, to be fair. Wow, listen to that cat roar. She's a little cutie, isn't she? I mean, just look at it out here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's amazing. A big black Mac with a cat on the back. No, I don't think so, Moomin. I don't think so, to be honest, because it's a digital purchase, isn't it? It's not something that's physical that you have to ship from A to B. It's a digital purchase. Well, it might do, but I don't think it will. And I think, you know, it's like now, it's Christmas, Euro Truck and American Truck are always on special offer. You can pick the games up usually for €10 or probably about $12 or $13 American dollars, that is, per game. How much, you know, I've paid nearly £60 for a game once, played it for 2 days and never bothered with it again. You know, how good a value was that? These games, to me, it's almost part of my daily life now. I just can't wait to get on Euro Truck or American Truck and have my session. And it's just, you know, I've been hooked on other games. Absolutely adored Guild Wars. I played that hammered it for I don't know how long. I absolutely hammered World of Warcraft. But this is just a totally different genre that I never dreamt. As I say, if it wasn't for my son, my youngest son, I wouldn't have even dreamt of getting one of these games in the first place. Because, you know, when he said to me, you know, get Euro Truck, I was like, really? Drive a truck from A to B? What? And that, really? That's your game? Good luck with that. He was like, no, trust me, Daddy, it's just mind-blowing. So I bought it, and that was the end of it. That's the only reason I purchased Euro Truck. Ditch here, aren't I? So, you know, I'm trying to play American Truck probably from the outset a little more realistically than what I try to play Euro Truck. You know, in that we have got speeding offences and traffic offences active, so we do have to be mindful of the speed. That's great from a realism point of view, but does it make the videos more boring for you? Would you rather see me in Euro Truck going at 80 mile an hour or 100 mile an hour and slamming the truck into some chav that's decided to pull up sharp? You know, so you can't please everybody, can you? But I think if we keep if we can keep American Truck more of a true simulation, and Euro Truck, yes, of course it's a simulator, but a bit more light-hearted, a bit more mayhem and fun, and hopefully we should end up with a nice blend on the YouTube for people who want to see simulation and people who just want to come on and see me driving like an absolute clod. Yeah, that's great, Burgers. Then enjoy, buddy. Enjoy. Fill your boots. As I say, I've got ETS, the original Euro Truck Simulator, on Windows, on Steam for Windows. But if you get it running under wine, great, fabulous. Fill your boots, buddy. still speeding now, aren't we, a bit, really? That's the other thing with American truck. You only need a copper to come around the corner and you just get nicked if you're speeding. So it's pretty cool, actually. It's a pretty cool addition to the gameplay. It really is. And it just keeps you on your toes if simulation is your thing, you know. For sure. And yes, it is available in Euro Truck, but it's not, you know, with Euro Truck it's fixed speed cameras. With this you have freely roaming police, so you know you can be nicked at any time. And it hurts you where it's supposed to hurt you, in your bank balance, which is, I think it's a really cool aspect to that American truck. Not really a lot of point in me doing an external shot, is there? Because it's pitch black, isn't it? Stop watching the chat. I must sort that out, actually, the chat. Now, one thing we've not had is a bit of music, have we? So let me know if that's too loud. Speeding, aren't we? And it looks like we're coming up to a hard left. No, not yet, we're not. We're okay. This cat can certainly kick it. See you later, Burgers. Take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day, buddy. Wow, look at that tower in the background. Gorgeous, isn't it? All lit up. Viva Las Vegas. So here we are in Las Vegas. I suspect we're right smack on the outskirts of it, but nevertheless. So this is going to be our second, hopefully our second, perfect delivery. Well, I hope it is anyway, if we don't make a pig's ear of it. Okay. can't wait to mod this Kenworth W900 out, I tell you. I can't wait. We are going to pimp it to the nines so that it does the whole of American truck a decent bit of justice. I thought I'd miss it that time. What'll do is it's close enough. Oh, cool bear. Okay, so there we go. Our second excellent delivery to Las Vegas. Although we've got the whole of Las Vegas, of course, to enjoy and discover. So, and we've got new mail. So there you go, everybody. Thanks for joining this live stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. Our American Truck Simulator series is now well and truly launched. I hope you continue to enjoy the content on this YouTube. It will always be live, and it will always, of course, be completely free of charge. My sincere thanks to all of you. I'll catch you all tomorrow for tomorrow's live stream. Have a wonderful pre-Christmas week. Take care. Much love to each and every one of you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers, everybody.